So we definitely have a little bit of work to do here in free agency. Gotta fill some of the gaps here, redo that fourth line essentially, and yeah, try to improve our fortunes here. Put together a slightly better lineup, so to speak, and hopefully with some internal improvement. The goal is to win a cup. We were close, and rip, Toronto snatched it. We snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. That is for sure. But before we get into signing and stuff like that, we do have a winner to read off from the last season's point scoring contest. And that winner is Hayden Matos here, who guessed for the team lead Mackenzie correctly, and the league lead in points, Austin Matthews. So congrats to you there, Hayden. That was the only winner. No clean sweep, but he was the only one who did get to correct right there. All right, so now we were looking at all those kind of two-way guys for our fourth line here. And I remember most of who I was getting. I'm going to get Tyler Bertuzzi for a year. Pay him $3 million. We'll have enough money for all this as well. At least we should. So it was, him, Dubé, who I could get for a couple, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go 225 for him. I should be able to get him for that for a year. So Bertuzzi, Dubé, and it wasn't Lutzerainen. Who the heck was it? I forget now. It's fine. I'll find him or someone. I think that's too high up there. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it'd be nice to get Nuge, but he's gonna drop too hard at that bottom six, and he wants a lot of money. So that's not working. That's not working. Jarvis is okay, but I don't need him to be that good, and he's going to be a little bit too expensive here. Monahan's an option, but nah. Foodie, no. Nope. I guess it could be McLeod. Can't remember who the hell I was going for at the end of the day. Pitlick is kind of good, though. He's got not the best face-offs, but yeah, I kind of maybe want someone with decent face-offs. Yeah, it wasn't Obey Kubel. I don't know. I can go for McLeod here. 81 face-offs, decent defense. Maybe. Maybe that's who I grab here. Sure. So same thing, 225 for him for a year. And then we do need a top six defenseman here. That was Korczak. Yeah, Korczak looks pretty good. Was he... No, listed as D pairing 1. We needed someone who was listed at that D pairing 2, because that's closer to... who the hell was it? I know I had someone. Was it Norlander? No. Thompson. It was Thompson or someone else. Yeah, Thompson. Trouba's not bad, but he may decline pretty hard. I think I'm going to go for Thompson here. For a year. Alright, and that will be who we grab in free agency. We are good for everything else. And I don't know if I had any... Yeah, we already offered Trevor Riley, and that was it, pretty much. Yeah, Pisani doesn't want a contract right now. We're going to wait on that anyway. At least for now. Let's advance a couple days. And clear this crap. At this point, it's just putting prospects on my block and stuff like that. Surplus of goalies. I don't know, man. Don't know about that one, Chief. Don't I only have, like, 5? Along with 4 of them signed? Anywho, let's make sure we get all these guys. Okay, we got a goalie coach for that. We got the associate. Now we just need the... all right, perfect. Got all the coaches that we need. Now we just need the plurs, Dubé, Bertuzzi, McLeod, and Thompson. All set. Trevor Riley accepted his extension. I guess I'll take a look at what Pisani is looking for contract-wise. Yeah. We're going to have to decide kind of this season who the guy is. It's so tough. This is really, really tough. I don't want to freaking manually rotate the whole season. I really don't want to do that. Pisani was really good in the playoffs when he played. He did only have 9 games, but he was really, really good. He does want a bit of money. I'm going to wait and see if I could view the extension of Finerty. I'm still going to wait. I might... And I'll let auto-rotate. I'll see if Finerty does a better job in the starting role. If he doesn't, maybe we ship him out. Because, yeah, we were winning with him in the playoffs, but his overall stats weren't amazing. It's so tough. This is such a hard situation to be in because they're both solid. Neither of them did great in the regular season. Obviously, Pisani had better numbers in the playoffs. But in the postseason, like the wins clearly in Finerty's favor. Played 5 more games. Did have worse stats. Ugh. Such a tough situation. Such a tough situation. Well, we'll have to figure that out, obviously, but I'm going to sim up now. We're going to look and get the lines figured out, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so we're trying something a little different for the top 6 here. We're going to go with Connor Emery, Jonas Rantala, and then Trevor Riley. I'm going to get Rantala back on that top line, see if we can put together another Selke performance. But not only that, Misa's listed as second line. He still has that high elite, and he's still only 22. I want to try to get him more natural growth, so that he could be a true 1C for us. It does mean only +1 on the second line with him, Huberdeau, and Cody. But should still be good enough. I mean, that's going to be in 88s and 89s second line. And this one, Rantala benefits most from that +5. Third line of Guryanov, Antropov, and Reinhart now. Lieb wasn't quite ready. He's 80 overall. He does have those X factors, but man, the 81 offensive awareness, his defensive awareness is low. I don't know. He may be a trade asset, man. Like that offensive awareness just kind of sucks. His X factors are so good though. It is what it is. We'll see if he can grow that awareness here in this season. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, that's the third line. Fourth line, Bertuzzi, McLeod, and Dubé, who do get a +1, mostly thanks to Bertuzzi's X factors there. So that's that. Defensively, Poutine, McKenzie, Thompson, O'Sullivan, Slavin, and Manning did not grow. He's still at 80 overall. Please grow. We do have chemistry for him now playing with Slavin. Thompson's just going to have to fill in right now. That's a spot that we can maybe trade for if we feel like we need to. He's not good anywhere else either. He's actually pretty rough if I put him in that. But there, like he'd have a -3 with Slavin. So, yeah, he would have to go if we make a move. But there's a spot that we can improve at some point in the season if we choose to. So there's that. Power play, first unit, the exact same. Cody Smith in front of the net. Trevor Riley to take those shots. Misa distributing. Emery and McKenzie on the points. You can see there. Emery's the puck carrier. Trevor Riley finishes. Misa distributes. And the face-off formation. Misa taking those draws. The second power play unit. Reinhart in front of the net. Antropov now in the middle to finish. Orantala, Huberdeau, and Slavin. So Antropov there now instead of Tarasenko, essentially. We'll see how he does. Now, he is listed as depth, interestingly enough, but I think he'll be fine here. We needed that 3C. I mean, we didn't need it, but we're putting him in there because, yeah, he should be good enough, 100%. And he's got nice X factors. We need that power play presence. So Rantala distributes. Antropov finishes. Huberdeau is going to be the puck carrier guy. He's got those elite edges here. So that's that. And I figure he's probably got freaking good like puck control and stuff like that. He's got 89. Like his other X factors kind of seems like he'd be good on that, you know. Elite edges. No contest, good puck battle. I don't know. I don't know how much this even comes into play. 4-man, I just let AI do it, whatever. Penalty kill, Huberdeau Bertuzzi with Poutine McKenzie. Second one, Slavin O'Sullivan on the point, Dubé McLeod. And then Rantala and Emery. That's what it suggested. I'm just going to kind of go with it. And then Manning Thompson. 3-man, Huberdeau taking draws, all the same defensive pairings. McLeod. And then Rantala. And there we go. No negative chemistries on that PK, which is nice. 4-on-4. Misa, Riley. You're going to see very similar defensive pairings, but we're having Slavin up in the lineup more, trying to mitigate his morale. Rantala and Smith. And then Huberdeau and Emery. Huberdeau does have those decent face-offs, so that's why he's there. And as we saw last time, he's a solid hybrid production guy, so putting him with a playmaker, not too bad. O'Sullivan, Manning right there. 3-on-3 lines, the same forward pairings. And we're going with McKenzie, Slavin, and O'Sullivan. Extra attacker, McKenzie, Riley. And there's your shootout lineup. All right. Goalies, of course. Feinerty, who's at 88 now. And Pisani. Scratches are Kurashev and Regula. Kurashev will be solid for depth, man. He could literally play anywhere. Doesn't have the greatest chemistry. That's the only downside, but is what it is. And there we are. Kind of, you guys already saw the AHL a little bit. So, all right, lines are set. We need to have a slightly better regular season. So that's why I'm trying out Rantala and Misa switched. You know, the goal not only to try to grow Misa naturally more, but also, you know, Rantala, having him on that top line again. I don't know. The Selke's nice, but I just, you know, I think it'd be fine because Emery is, you know, Emery to feed Riley. Like, Rantala's still a solid playmaker, but maybe we overloaded the playmakers too heavily with Riley, and now we're going to have Misa being able to dish to 2 hybrid production guys. And both of them being hybrid production, this line should be very, very well balanced in the way it kind of does things. That's at least the logic behind it. So we'll see if that all plays out, excuse me, the way we want it to. I will, again, turn on auto rotations because I don't want to manually rotate the whole friggin' year. We will see how Feinerty does in that starting role and how Pisani does backing him up. That's going to be a very big kind of point of contention, just something to pay attention to. So there we are. Let's get started. Get that first little month and a half in the books. Mestry for Farabee and Texier? Nah. So, we'll see how that defense does. Again, we're playing Lassie Thompson in the top 4. Fucking Manning. I really thought he would jump up to like 83. You know, give me a little something. Maybe even just an 82. Just be listed as top 4. Nope. Nope. He was content there at 80. If he doesn't grow this year, I'll start getting worried. He was only 18. Sometimes you see those 18-year-olds not growing that first year. So, it's not panic mode yet. We're doing really good in preseason here. But if he, you know, struggles to grow again, we may have to look to move on. We're you know, not just building people up anymore. We now have to be a contending team. And we got to push to make those playoffs, push to have the best seasons possible. Not a good start here. See if we could bounce back. There we go. Positive record. And let's build upon that. There we are. That's better. 5 wins in a row here. Slaving out with a strained hamstring. Not what you want to see. But we have Regula. Is that really going to be a -3 here? Yeah, maybe. Shouldn't be a -3, should it? I don't know. Whatever, it is. It's what we got. It's what we got here, and it's doing that weird sim thing. Slavin's back, though. He wasn't out for too long. Yeah, it's only a -1, not the end of the world. It's really a +5 between them, huh? I don't think that's correct. It's got to be. Didn't it only show a +3 before? Fuck, yeah, I don't know. All right, hopefully we maintain that record. I'm not going to change anything this early on anyway. So we'll see. 11-5-1, nice. 13-5-1, good enough for second in the division. That's a pretty good record to start off. Remember, we did start off with 1-3, so since then we've been kicking ass. Connor Emery with 26 points. It looks like we figured something out for that first line. Wow, Connor Emery is crushing it right now. Check out the overall scoring here. Don't like the goals against. That may be a goaltender issue. 384, 311. 23.2 on the power play, 81 on the penalty kill. Hopefully that improves. Pretty good so far, though. Pretty good so far. Wow. Holy shit. Emery with 26 points. Cody with 25. Misa has 23 on the second line. Now, power play, yes, but damn. Ronto only with 16. He is on the second power play, so it looks like that power play... How the fuck is he minus? Riley only has 15, interestingly. He hasn't really gotten the power play going. I might have to check the rolls again. Reinhardt with 15 points. Huberdeau with 14. Gurianov 12. Antropov with 9. That's a lot of minuses there. Interesting. Slavin and Manning are both minus. That's our top 6. We don't want to see that. McKenzie's over point per game, though. Jesus Christ. Goalies! Hopefully they improve. Antropov's our only rookie here. Let me take a look and make sure that power play didn't get its rolls all mixed up. Sometimes I worry about that happening. No. It's all good. Emery's just scoring. I don't care. I don't care who scores, really. Ron's at 85 now, which is interesting, but... So 5-on-5 is a little tricky right now. Well, hopefully we improve upon that. Again, both these goalies are pretty shit so far. That's not good. It's not like we have a bad defensive core. Even without fucking Mo. Like, we should be much, much better. We really should. I'm not going to make any changes yet, obviously. We still have a good record. I'm going to get another month in here before we decide to switch up the lineup at all. We got some new guys in here. There's a lot of games, so we'll have a lot of things to look at here. All right, let's get some scouting in now. Take a look. That could be a medium elite right here. At 50, that's a pretty good area. I won't worry too much. I'll get a little bit of the first round, I guess. Could be some steals there in the mid first. So we want to maybe get some info on that. At the very least, there is a lot to look at here. So that's good. But we do have quite a bit of value. More is good. Especially as now it's like we're going to be looking to use a lot of this value to make those trades. Again, we may have to trade for a top 4 guy. Might want to trade for another sort of rental. We need to push. Gotta push for that cup, man. And hopefully we get some nice growth too. Manning really needs to jump. Can't wait for him forever, but he's going to be really, really solid. Just need to get him to that point. So hopefully that's that first year thing. The thing is, it's usually if those people don't grow, they do get a jump. So him not getting a jump is... It's not like overly concerning, but slightly maybe. But again, sometimes that happens with those guys who are 18, already NHL ready. Sometimes they just don't grow at all that first season. So not time to panic yet, but if he doesn't jump again, then probably we got to move on. We can't sit here and wait multiple seasons for one guy. The train's leaving. But so far, I'm very happy with the production. We need to be able to keep that up. That offense needs to stay up, but we have to somehow improve that fucking defense. And it may be just moving on from Finery. Handing over the reins to Pisani. I don't know. He's not doing good as the backup, but he's also listed as starter. You see that. He did do... I don't know. They were at the end of the season. They're both pretty even stat-wise in the regular season, but you can't argue with Pisani. He was clearly better in the playoffs. He does have X factors, and I am leaning towards him. Even though he's lower overall, I don't care about that. You know, it's all about how do they perform. I mean, we've seen it. We've had 85s outperform 90s. It's just goalies, man. Goalies. You never know. So we'll see what happens here. All right, now trying to get a good idea of what kind of value we can snag in this next draft. A hell of a lot of possibilities here, though. I do like that. Always gets me excited when I'm able to click on a lot of guys. Definitely means we should at least find a few gems in here. Yeah, man, we haven't even gotten into the defensive guys. The top fours. Jesus, that's a lot! There we go. Well, not too many defense. Alright, literally just one medium. Interesting. I'll skip that guy 31. Most likely, I mean, he could be top 6, but at that rank, more than likely top 9. But whatever. Yeah, this is a lot. Scouts have done... Auto Scout did a really good job in this first little thing. Yeah, especially on the forward end of things, man. Like, this is just a shit ton of forwards. That guy's way late. Whatever. Okay. Can't complain about this. So, I mean, we can always switch back Misa to the 1C. And we may do that, but I wanted to try Rontala there again. See if we can get that, bring that Selke winner out in him again. And the goal was, like, you know, better overall team defense. We haven't achieved that yet. Definitely not. Far from it. All right, there we go. But we'll see. We continue on here. A couple more wins. Keep going with the dubs, baby. There we go. Yeah, defense still kind of an issue overall. Not really great at keeping the puck out. Some of these games are good, some of them are not. But just too many where we're allowed to a bunch of goals. Nice job against the Avs right there. We do surpass them in the standings for first in this division. Connor Emery at 49 points, man. I'm going to check our stats again. That was a lot of games in that month. We did have a really good record. Good God, our goals for. It's our goals against, though, man. To be fair, though, fuck me. If we can keep scoring like this. Holy shit. Power play's still good. Penalty kill hasn't been great. That could be, you know, a goalie issue. Both, you know. Who knows? 25-8-1, though, is pretty filth. We have a game in hand on everyone. Literally everyone below us. That's good. Check those individual stats again, too. Emery's having a year. God damn. 49 points in 34 games. 40 for Smith. 36 for Riley now with 17 goals. More hybrid now, and Cody Smith is purely goal scoring. Misa with 36 points. Rontala now with 33. Reinhardt 29. Huberdeau 23. Guryanov 21. Bertuzzi. Then Antropov here with 14. He is a young guy, though. Does have power play, however. Everyone's got 10 points. That's really, really good depth scoring. McKenzie, 33 points. Everyone's a plus now. I like it. Some good mid-scoring here. Thompson not doing too bad. Finerty now's got a good save percentage. That's 7 decisions. Pisani now behind the 8 ball. Finerty, keep playing like this, man. You may earn that starting role. Damn. Okay. Let me check the growth. Manning, show me something, please. Show me something. Nope. Okay. Stat minuses for O'Sullivan, interesting. Nothing there. Pascal Colbert. Pretty solid growth to his awareness and such. Richmond, It's a low elite. Pretty damn good growth to start. Mestry, medium elite. Looking all right. McIver, lots. Standard. Missing some for Purcell. That's a goaltender, though, as is standard. Gostad not looking amazing. Was he the one that grew like crazy last season? I think so. Or was that someone else? I don't know. Lieb hasn't grown yet. Richmond growing quite well. Helnus, decent. Dillman. All right. Not bad. Well, I don't think I want to make any lineup changes. I don't think so, man. Everything's looking pretty good right now. Yes, it is indeed a +5. Pretty nuts. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that. Finerty, hopefully he keeps trending in the direction he is. Hopefully he does. All right, let's go to the deadline. See how we do up to this point now. We are having a very, very good year as a team. It's exactly what we need. Cody's out with an injury, not for too long, but we'll miss some time. Khrushchev gets to hop in, yeah. I don't think that'll actually be a minus, but have to have him in there for now. Tough loss right there. Answer back with a couple dubs. Nice shutout right there. Pisani lost morale due to recent performance. All right, Cody back in. Finerty battled through a minor injury. We have a rough loss right there, but we answer right back with a good defensive game. Then 2 bad ones. Ugh. All right, scouting real quick. Continuing on, that's a few losses in a row, but we answer back. Couple wins, keep building. There we go. Yeah. All right, all-star break here. Let's reset, boys. Let's go. Get those 40 wins. Come on. Oh, my God. Consistency. Let's go. Avs passed us again. Gurionov, MCL sprain. He's out for a while. He's out for a while. Maybe move Bertuzzi onto that line. Gurionov's not anywhere else. So I'll put in Khrushchev. He does have a +2 on that line. Bertuzzi will give it a +3, though. I'm going to get Bertuzzi in there. Yeah. He's got that big tipper. He'll be that forechecker. And Antropov and Reinhardt can play. All right, we'll do that. It's a rough loss right there, but he's not a huge part. Come on, guys. Build those dubs. Let's go. Ugh. You better win against LA. I want 40. Thank you. All right, 40, 20, and 1. Not sub-20 reg losses, but hey. Connor Remy has slacked a bit. Does that mean our overall scoring has slacked? Maybe. Well, yeah, that wasn't that good of a month. Yeah, it has, but we weren't going to really sustain 4 goals for per game. Still hovering around 3 goals against. Ooh, power play dropped a lot. Wow, a lot. We were missing Cody, but it shouldn't drop that much. PK got better. I wonder if things got messed up somehow. Emery 66, Misa 60, McKenzie 50s. Smith has 55 and 56. Riley with 55 and 61. Rontalo with 50. Reinhardt, Huberto. Oof. 20 goals at least. Gurionov, he was doing quite well without any special teams time. So that is kind of a big loss. Khrushchev's done quite well. McKenzie looking good. Good plus minuses all the way across the board. I don't know, man. Pisani, you're not really doing much here. Still going to keep him and see how he does in the playoffs. We can tender him. Neither goalie is doing incredible. Finerty's at least over a fucking 900. We can always go to Pisani in the playoffs. So the scoring did drop. Curious as to why that is. Locker room chemistry is not great either. Only 70. 69%, not even at 70. No, everything's good. The rolls didn't get messed up at all. Yeah. They just... I don't know. I don't know. You got me stumped. Rontel is even. But everyone around him is a plus. Very interesting. Huberdeau not really getting the points I want out of him. Yes, he's a defensive forward, but at least Cody is, you know, Cody and Misa are doing really, really well. So, like, you can have that guy there who's, you know, forechecking, kind of a Zach Hyman type guy. That should be maybe helping with the shutdown and stuff, too. I don't know. Thompson's holding it down. Slave and Manning are doing fine. Not having that runaway, though. Again, we can still improve upon this here at the deadline, and I might try to move for someone. Fucking Manning still hasn't grown. Again, I'm going to see if he jumps, but if he doesn't, we really get... There we go! There we go! Yes, he's naturally grown. Still got the stat growth, too, so... Okay, he's going to be a true 1C. Beautiful, beautiful. That's exactly why I wanted to start him off this. I may even, you know, may finish the year like that. I could switch him now at this point. That's very, very important, and there's slaving some of that decline. Antropov's got a little bit of natural growth just to his face-offs. Okay. Colbert. Richmond looking really fucking good. Really good. He was a 5th rounder in this last year's draft, and he's NHL ready almost. Holy crap. Mestry looking good-ish. Like, almost on pace. At least he's growing well. Helenos, yeah. Missing from Purcell still. Lieb hasn't grown. Damn. I was really, really counting on him to maybe be a third liner, but it's just that offense awareness is too bad. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, good growth. Good growth here, but at the deadline, you know, Thompson's done fine. But we may have to grab someone here. I don't know if this does well enough in the playoffs. If we can stack that defense, give our goalies as much help as possible. If Feinerty struggles in the playoffs and Pisani does, it's still such a tough call with the goaltenders. It really is. Really is a tough call. Obviously, missing Guryanov right now is tough because he was doing really well. Without power play, he had 21 goals in 57 games played on the third line. You know, that's solid. That's great for us. That means we're getting some good depth scoring. We could make this switch now, too. Rontala does have 50 points, but Misa has 60 on that second line. And it's not like, you know, the other two have great plus-minus, which is interesting. It's Rontala who doesn't, which don't know what to make of that. Really unsure of what to make of that here, but let's take a look at some possible targets for a top 4 type guy. Hannah should be a righty. It doesn't really... I won't say that, though. I'll do a max contract length of, like, 2 years, though. Because, yeah. We probably don't want this guy for too long. I should go for righties, but hey. Yeah, let's stick with righties. That makes more sense. Let's start with that and see what we have available. Quite a lot. Mackenzie Weegar, 2 years, but yeah, 36. Bouchard, no. Deaton, nope. McAvoy's extended. Ekblad, another extra year. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Just had a package coming to my door here. Not a ton of options. At least the good ones. Pollock is nice. I think he's alright. Does likely fit into that second pairing, but I'm going to go back and check out lefties as well, I think, and maybe crank it down to just a rental, pure rental. See if we can get some low value, whoops, where the fuck? Like really low value type guys here. Let's see. And hopefully without extensions. Darnell Nurse, expensive. That's Morgan Riley. But no way the Leafs are going to want to part with him. Grizzlick isn't too bad. Not too sure about chemistries. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. There's really not a ton here, unfortunately. Nurse is kind of the best option. He does have X factors at least. And the value is low enough. We can maybe even get him to retain if we need, but yeah, they are not having a good year. So Nurse is definitely obtainable. Darnell Nurse definitely obtainable here. A lefty, sure, but I'm not too concerned about that. He could also, you know, play in some special teams if we want him to. Definitely not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. So that's kind of the best option if we want to really load up that I can see. It's like low enough value. Yeah, low enough value and, you know, from a team who's not making it. He's not extended. And that might be the best option there for us to kind of load up here and get that defense hopefully more in order for the playoffs. You would anchor that top four really, really well. Like, O'Sullivan and Thompson are doing fine, but I don't know. That could be a boon for us for sure. Oh yeah, and just an episode. I don't know what I said there. I had Poutine actually didn't have a natural zone ability, which he should have because he's a medium elite. So I did give him shutdown. Didn't really change chemistries or anything like that, which is kind of awkward. I have no clue why it's not, but whatever. Yeah. So at least we got Misa to naturally grow. That's pretty awesome. So he could be, you know, a true 1C. Again, I don't know if I want to move him yet. The lines have been doing good. We have slacked off, so maybe I could put Misa up and Rantala back down. Now that we have gotten Misa to be listed as that first liner. That gives us better spread chemistry as well. So we could do that, because we're not quite getting that shutdown that we were really wanting from Jonas Rantala. You know, pretty sick face-offs and stuff like that, sure, but oh, that year he won the Selke. He was actually -1. Impressive. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking for the trade deadline. You guys let me know what you think. And we'll hopefully have a better run of the playoffs if we can get that defense in order. So, yeah, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.